Welcome to Narrow Ground Entertainment. I am Steve the Unimpressed, and this is Steve Solo's 7 Days to Die. I am back after another night of mining oil in my somewhat destroyed oil field. I did do much better last night on the oil mining. I got a lot more than I did the first time, so I will have plenty of fuel to last for quite a while. The first thing I'm going to be doing in this episode is actually driving around in the desert a little bit and breaking down any cars that I find, or anything like this shopping cart that I know has mechanical parts. Because one of the things that I need a lot of and don't have a lot of for the 4x4 is mechanical parts. Yeah, and see, that got me one. I don't remember how many I have back at the main base, but I know it's not a particularly large amount. So I'll probably try to collect, I think I need about 56 total for the 4x4. I'll probably try to collect at least that many before I bother going back to the main base. That way, hopefully, when I get back there, I will actually have everything I need to get started except all the forged steel. I'll probably have to make up some more of that, but... And in terms of how much iron we have on hand to make into forged steel, we might already have what we need. I won't really know, though, until I get back there, so I better get about collecting these mechanical parts. I hear a coyote. We've established that they're hostile, so I'm not even going to give him the chance. I'm just going to take him out. I wonder if there's anything left over in this school that has mechanical parts. Nope. Well. I know I raided this place already, but it looks like the zombies came back. Ow. Whoops. Oh, hi. It's okay, I didn't forget about you. One thing I discovered while searching the school again is that if you break down these office chairs with the wrench or the, what am I using? Impact driver, they actually give you mechanical parts. If you pick them up and scrap them in your inventory, they only give you leather. So I'm glad I didn't do that the last time I was here. I'm not really sure what this barn is. Let's raid it. Oh, looks like it's an auto shop. I know there's going to be a few more in here. Yep, there's one. Would you look at that? Weapons bag on the roof. Steel club, iron sledgehammer, steel spear. Nothing particularly good, but it's there anyway. I kind of figured there'd be somebody behind the counter. I think that cash registers will give me the parts I need also. No, those only give electrical parts. I still need those though, so I'll take it. Ah, well that's handy. Breaking down the engine gives you an engine. Makes sense. This game isn't always so logically consistent. Ooh. Ton of repair kits in there. I definitely won't be complaining about that. I think these carts, yep, those will give you mechanical parts too. What was up here? Ammo pile. Ooh. Well then. Eh, crap. So much for that. I thought that I was hitting the crate, and I was not. What on earth is this? Aha! Hidden in a random pile of trash, I have found the schematic for the tactical assault rifle. Don't mind if I do. I'm not sure. Let's see. I can build that on the workbench, but yeah, I will not build a very good one of those if I build one. I would have to level up the relevant perk, which I think is in Fortitude. Yes, Machine Gunner. So I have 0 levels of that. And I would have to raise my Fortitude attribute by quite a bit to get anywhere worth being in that. We'll see. I haven't entirely made up my mind what to do now that I'm at the point that I need to be for intellect. Oh. Ow. That's just what you get for hiding in a shed. There wasn't even anything valuable in this shed, just a zombie. Alright, clearly I've been in here already, but I probably left behind some unharvested appliances. So I might as well draw out the zombies and then go check it out again. I think that went remarkably well. This place actually provided more electrical parts, really, than mechanical parts, but I need those too, so no loss. And it did provide enough mechanical parts that I actually have as many as I need, so it is time to head home. And when we get there, I will analyze just how much more I need to do before I can build the truck. Here we are, home sweet roofless box. Now, what did I leave the forge doing? Making forged steel. Good work for it to be doing. How much do I have of that? 252. How many do I need total for the 4x4? None for the accessories. 250 for the chassis, so it looks like I actually have enough already. Electrical parts are another matter. Well, maybe not, because I've got a lot of them left over in the box. Didn't have that many mechanical parts, but I gathered as many of those as I needed. Let's put some stuff away, and then we'll see what else is left to go over with that. And I suppose I might as well repair some of these things that I picked up that are going to serve no purpose but sell. It's starting to get quite late, but I've gone over the resources that I have, and I actually have enough to put together the 4x4. So what you need for the 4x4 is 4 wheels, a lead car battery, an engine, the truck chassis, which the ingredient, you have to assemble that, and these are the ingredients here, and the truck accessories, which you also have to assemble, and these are the ingredients here. So I'm going to take all of this stuff and go walk over to my workbench and start the chassis and the frame. No, chassis and accessory. The chassis is the frame. Crafting in the forge. And those are not in the forge, in the workbench. There we go. Those are going to take quite a while to be done. But once they are done, I will have everything that I need to craft the 4x4 itself. I think that today is harvest day for the farm. I don't really remember for sure. But I am going to run down there and check it out, despite it being kind of late. Take the potatoes with me, because if it is harvest day, I will need to craft potato seeds. Looks like I used all the potatoes, so maybe I won't take potatoes with me. Aha! There we have in the workbench the components of the 4x4. I did go down to the farm, it wasn't harvest day after all, so that was kind of wasted time. But this is not wasted time. There it is crafting in the workbench, and as soon as I have fought off these zombies, and waited at least 2.5 minutes, I will be able to try out the 4x4. Again, I've used it before, just not in this playthrough. You guys should have waited a while. If you'd come a little bit later, you could have had the wonderful experience of being run over. Oh, right, they get fast at night. Yeah, probably not a good thing to forget. There it is, finished in the workbench, our 4x4 truck. At long last. Let's go outside and put that down on the, Okay, let's fall back into the base. Then let's go outside and put that down on the pad. I don't know if that ramp is actually wide enough for the 4x4. I think it probably is. Doesn't that look nice? Well, it looks like an apocalypse vehicle, but it'll work. And that is a big storage inventory. I'm going to move all the stuff that I would usually keep in my motorcycle inventory over to that. And then I will take it for a spin, because there aren't any zombies out there that can deal with me in this. I hope. Once I get the 4x4, since its inventory is so large, I tend to carry around a lot more stuff with me. Tend to keep all of my money in it, and I start keeping extra water or things to drink, extra food in there, any building materials that I don't want to forget. All kinds of stuff starts going into the inventory of the 4x4. A lot of tools as well. In fact, I think I'll throw the auger in there right now so that I don't forget about it. I'm going to have to fill the tank of this thing. Well, actually, let's just open it and refuel it from there. Oh, right. The 4x4 is also quite thirsty. Let me go back into the base before I take this out to try and start some more oil crafting into gas. And that process will be that much more efficient this time because I have enough oil shale to actually use the stack of gas cans recipe instead of the regular recipe. It's always better to bulk craft when you can. So I think I'm going to put in 18 minutes worth of fuel because that will get me 2 of these. There. Probably, maybe not by the beginning of day 52, but not too long after that, I will have 20,000 units of gas sitting in my chemistry station. And honestly, half a tank is going to get me quite far. I've only fueled the motorcycle the one time right after I built it, And it still has, I think, 7%, 6% left. And I've been using it quite a bit. Alright, let's try this thing out. F to turn on the lights, of course. Does not have a great turning radius, but, you know, you kind of expect that. It's not as fast as the motorcycle, it is louder than the motorcycle. The biggest and most important thing for me, though, is the size of the inventory. And here's a zombie that we can run over with it. Hi! Alright, let's get out and finish him off. That was apparently a feral. He could have run at me even during the day. But what he really wanted, though, was to help me use up my shotgun ammo. And I appreciate the help. Oh look, a cougar. It's probably not great for the truck, but it was funny. Okay, this is significantly less fun. There we go. Now he's dead. Have to back the truck up off the cougar in order to harvest anything from it. There. And now I should probably drive back out of the snow because I'm starting to freeze to death. I don't think any of the vehicles do much, if anything, to protect you from the weather. Alright, I've had my fun and I've come back to base. Let's turn the lights off and get back out. Still have most of our gas left, too. Let me open the vehicle for a moment. Still have 52%. Started off with 53. So, my little joyride only cost us a little bit of fuel, which is good. And, you know, you can't not try it out once you've built it. We achieved a large goal. I've been trying to get a 4x4 for quite a while in this playthrough, and now we have one. And that is worth its own episode, even if it winds up being a kind of short one. One other thing I discovered, I didn't notice it before, but I actually have the knowledge that I need to build an M60 machine gun, which is another item in this game that I really enjoy using. So I'm going to have to make some more forged steel because it requires some of that. I've been stocking up on machine gun parts since the beginning of the playthrough, so that's not a concern. I would like to get at least one level of the machine gunner perk, which I think I can already purchase. Let me check in Fortitude. Yes, you need Fortitude level 3 for the second level of it, which I actually already have Fortitude level 3, so I could get up to that, which will allow me to craft quality 3 machine guns. So I might actually wait until I have a couple of skill points before I build an M60. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to do that by the next Horde Night. I'll have to work on collecting some experience and not just meandering around killing occasional zombies and collecting mechanical parts. So we now have acquired all the knowledge we needed for the 4x4 and the 4x4 itself. So I think the next goal will be the M60. And maybe I will achieve that by the next Horde Night, which would be great. If I want to do that, though, I should get the auger and get down into the basement and do some mining before the break of dawn, because mining is one of the things I can do right now that will get me experience. And I'm going to need quite a bit to make 2 more levels and thus 2 more skill points before the next Horde Night. Although, I should probably be very careful not to accidentally collapse this base. That would be really bad. Maybe I'll stay over here with the mining. The moon is almost set and the sun is rising behind me. There's a zombie jumping in the corner. So it's time to sign off for this episode, I think. The 4x4 is a great addition to my I guess not arsenal, because it's not a weapon, but my resources. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments how things are going in your 7 Days to Die playthrough if you have one, and I will see you next time. Goodbye and God bless.